Yes. They're good. Let's go one more time. Make sure that we're really getting the peak of those kicks right on the count. Every single time. Here we go.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Mi reina, esto es en vivo, corazón. Después si no te lo paso de vuelta, ¿ok? Que le hagan saber al control, que le hagan saber al control room que lo tengan, que lo tienen esto, ¿ok? Porque lo quieren sacar en vivo lo más rápido posible. Gracias, mi reina. Mil gracias. Chao, chao.
Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Really watch those last 5 kicks, especially that we continue to really tune into the band and making sure that we're keeping right with the single track. We'll do that program. Why don't we switch out and just talk through cha-cha? Come on down. So just a reminder, as we go into our turn on 1 and 2, we'll want to be nice and low in our legs, and then I'll count you through the little 1 and 2. We'll stop on count 3. Okay? Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2. Stop. So downstage line, just come to split the green dot, so you're downstage green dot, green dot alley. So we have the downstage line. We're finding these arms a little wider than our true V, so we're working almost to find a tight connection with our neighbors as we find this. And then the upstage line, we have that nice lifted chin, and we're opening up our true V just a bit as well. 1 and 2, this is your count 3. You hold count 4, we go into your plate on 4, 5. Coming to build that green line, and then arrive in the red dot alley. Just holding this 4, 5, finding these arms reaching across. Make sure both palms are facing down here, pulling all the way across with that arm that's across your chest.
And make sure that your arms are parallel to each other and your leg is tucked behind.
This is your count 5, and then we find our count 7. Both palms are facing down stage. You're really leaning from that base of your shoulders square down stage, finding a G here. Continuing on, we have and 8 and 1 and 2. Go into your count 3 and just hold that. So we're finding that all change here, finding a G. The shoulders should still be square here. Just lengthen that wrist. Yeah. 3, and then we'll square off on count 4. So then find our reach, finding a wide V, and then we continue to grow through that wide V, not quite reaching that true V. So go ahead and have your heels down, but find that reach here, the twist from your waist and the focus out at the high diagonal. Good, this is your count 5, and then everybody just take your 1 number step in stage to, we have that nice stroke down, really sit into that hip, and we want to find that internal rotation with your standing leg, and then we'll switch to the other side. As we find these, we want to make sure that your shoulders are maintaining square down stage, your focus is down and out, and we just want to make sure that you're really finding that grow to get into the specific.
Fight for that internal rotation of the supporting foot.
So that happens 5, 6, 7, and 8, and then we'll come into your L for us to square off on count one. Then it's just finding out this L. We want to make sure that we're finding a shallow V here or just below shoulder level, and we'll be in that cheek. And a reminder, as you continue to step down stage, your head will square off as this arms melt for 2 minutes.
Why don't we go from the top of cha-cha, keeping the move down, and we'll stop when we get to the 5-6, going into we wish. We'll continue on with we wish. We'll stop there. Then we're going to go from cha-cha, go a little under this time. We're tuning into all of those arms and releases.
Okay.
Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Why don't we find this position with our feet together and our heels flat, and everyone's find our reach arm. Great. Can we do that exact same thing again, just like that? When we do the move backstage, get pulled down, you can do your counts before the lead. Feel that lead. On cha-cha again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Great. Why don't we continue on talking?
I will say, before you go on down that time, the whole really held and you worked as units, as lines, and that's what we're striving for, right? That,
Pasa la mejor familia.
we'll keep it all.
Why don't we continue talking as we wish?
So you're here on your count 6. You're reaching on the high diagonal in a true V. Your focus is up and past your fingertips. You're stepping on your 8, 1. Just find your count 2. Down stage line is coming to a V plus here. Really twisting from your waist, looking up and out past your fingertips in a true V. Careful that there's no tilt back here in your body. And up stage line, you're really twisted in your plie, finding your rotunda pulled across. You're here on 2, 3. Stepping down on 4. Find your next 5. Up stage line, you're feeling really square to stage right. Down stage line, finding this plie tendu with your focus down and out past your fingertips. And your arm is reaching on the low diagonal here.
And then we're just checking the mirror and check out the length, the height of this arm so that we're matching that line.
You're here on 5. You step through 7, 8, 1. Finding your next count 2. Up stage line again, finding just a V plus here, really twisting from your shoulders, looking up past your fingertips in a true V height.
Can we also monitor the external rotation of the back tendu leg so that we don't really rotate that?
And down stage line, you're looking up and past your fingertips here as well.
And you want to pull through your shoulder more so you really are trying to show your back a little bit more.
You're here on the 2, 3. Find your next count 4. If you're in the up stage line, just come into a right bevel. Down stage line, really opening up your chest here, making sure that you're on the up stage right angle and not too square up stage.
Can we also check into what number we're on in this moment?
Back up here, on the original number.
And feeling that come right back in your head. You're here on 4, and then continuing on through 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. By this last count 2, coming to a V plus with your back foot. Your arms are in a true V here, and your focus is looking up to third mes, really feeling expansion through your chest here, lifting up and out.
And be careful that we don't close that true V in too much, that we close true versus shallow.
You're here on 2, 3, 4, and then we're finding the green dot alley on the 5. Really pulling through long from that right side. Feeling a nice inflation there. And then you'll square off on the 7, dropping into your plie, meeting a straight line. Your next.
So why don't we go from the reach on 5-6 going into we wish, and we will stop sure that on that count 5, everyone is finding parallel, the squares we stayed left in that one, that we're not over-rotating that one. And let's just try that same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Why don't we switch out again, and can we try all of this from cha-cha again? Take deep breaths. We'll go cha-cha through the chaos this time.
Yay, we're going to
Five, six, seven, eight.
All right, good. We've got a lot of things we just did. Really. Good. Seeing a lot of high hands, though. A lot of high hands. We've got to really engaging that back. I don't see that. And a lot of fists, too. So you can practice that. Maybe coming up again. I don't know. We could really, watch that. Make sure you stay behind. You just go from the baseline of this.
Let's really try to keep monitoring our timing and that we're all keeping together with the band. Band, we're ready on the take line. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8.
A little better when we do the kick stuff. Right. Be careful, not to be too high, so you like that, right? So you will be keeping your elbow right every single time. Good. We're going to catch our breath.
And we're going to jump to the curtain call of this number. We're going to take it out. So then everybody wanting for the last six to the curtain call. We'll start with our arm. To that last bow. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. And relax there. Can we potentially just go through the last follow-up in the so you finished our cake 7, 8. You're finding your verse on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Making sure that that arm is really peeking up and then finishing on your next count with your palm down. Just find this picture. Careful that you're still finding length for your neck and not punching back. And your left leg should be more in a jazz line here. You're here on 6, 7, and then squaring back off on 8, and then we'll find our mambo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, crossing on 6, opening up into your open bevel, and then finding your last 7. in a fan hand here with a nice big chin lift, but your eyes are still open.
And make sure we're over crossing these